Hey, welcome to Show Me Game Day here on the Missouri Sports Network, MissouriSportsNetwork.com. Hey, the Missouri Sports Network, where everyone has a home field advantage. It's a great pleasure here on the Great Southern Bank College game day, so to speak, that we go north to Central Methodist University soccer program and head girls soccer coach Dan Schmidlin. Coach, thanks so much for joining us today.
Absolutely. Thanks for putting this together.
Hey, you bet, Coach. You guys are off to a tremendous start. You're ranked eighth in this country right now, coming out of a great season a year ago. You're 8-1, I believe, on the season thus far. Just from your standpoint, it's going pretty well right now for Central Methodist.
Yeah, no, absolutely. I mean, definitely a long way to go, and definitely a long way from where we want to be at the end. But we're definitely on the right path, and I'm proud of the girls. And we had a good result last night, and it's all about now the next game. So Saturday is a big one for us against a 5-0 Grandview team. So we got a quick turnaround here to get ready for the next match. And that's the thing in this conference; they just keep coming. You don't have much of a break, so got to be ready for every match.
Yeah, you mentioned last night, just a night ago, a 2-0 shutout against another nationally ranked team, Benedictine. Then you've got Grandview coming in. What do you like right now about your team? What are some things that you're really doing well at this point of the season?
Yeah, I mean, I think we've been controlling the tempo and the rhythm of the game, and I think it's been tough for opponents to play against us because we're in possession a lot, and we're causing teams to wear down over the course of 90 minutes. And I think we've been pretty relentless in all four phases of the game. So I think our attack has been very strong. Obviously, we're sitting here with Andrea, who is leading the way with, I believe, 17 goals on the year. And our attack has been very dangerous. Defending wise, when we're out of possession, I think we've been very organized and been able to prevent counterattacks. And I think in the transition components, we've been very switched on, very good in both transition components. So yeah, I mean, we're doing a good job, and obviously got to stay the course, and things can change in a second in this conference. So we're happy with where we're at, but we're definitely not satisfied, and we're still hungry for a lot more. It's all about the big picture of trying to win a conference regular season title, and then winning a conference championship, and then winning a national championship. So to do that, you got to stay focused for till December. So it's a long way away.
It is indeed. Again, we're visiting with Central Methodist University Eagles soccer head coach on the women's side, Dan Schmidlin, and our Chevy Dealers of the Ozarks athlete of the week and national player of the week. So that's quite a stretch. But Coach, tell us a little bit about Andrea. What does she do for you, and what are her special talents?
Oh, I mean, I can't say enough about her. I mean, she's a captain for us. She's a fifth-year senior. We moved her into a different position. She's making us look good with that decision. But no, we moved her into a striker last year, and we saw flashes of what she can do in that position as a 9, and she's taking it to a whole nother level this year. So it's not just what she does on the field. I think it's also what she does off the field as a leader, and somebody that knows the program better than anybody on the team, being a fifth year. She's our only fifth-year senior. So I'm very happy she stayed around, and she does so much for us. So she brings a lot of energy, has a high standard for herself, but also for her teammates, and a great person, and I think comes from a great family, and obviously her parents have done a good job of raising her, and she brings that to the table every single day, not just games, but also in training, and just with the chemistry off the field. So, very, very fortunate to have her for 5 years, and excited to see how we finish as a squad. So obviously I got to give a big shout out to the team, because I think to get these type of awards that Andrea received this week, obviously it doesn't come without having great teammates around her, and she's obviously been able to put the ball in the back of the net. So credit to her as well for finishing opportunities, but very proud of the team effort and obviously a huge individual award for her.
You bet. Great Southern Bank with more than 100 locations in 6 states brings this segment of the Missouri Sports Network. And Andrea, I apologize, on behalf of Chevy Dealers of the Ozarks, congratulations, the Missouri Sports Network Athlete of the Week, and 12 points. You guys go 2-0. You had 6 goals, I believe, in that time, but you had a 3-game stretch there where you had 10 goals. Because I know you went back to back with 4 goals and then 2 in the second. When did you find out that you were the National Player of the Week?
I found out because one of my coaches texted me, and I found out that like 5 minutes after they released the news. So
yeah,
that's how I found out.
All right. Now, how long have you been playing soccer?
I've been playing soccer for like 18 years because I started when I was 3. So, yeah.
Very good. What, in your mind, what do you believe that your strengths are? And Coach talked about changing position. How did you deal with that? What was the challenges there of being in a new position this year? But what do you feel like your strengths and weaknesses are right now as a soccer player?
Well, my strengths, I feel like I'm really good with my head, and I like timing of the ball for me is really good with my head. So like I win every first ball, and I'm pretty switched on for second balls too. And I also have a good technique. So like he talked about the tempo of the team that is really high. I'm able to play good with my first touch, so that I like increase the tempo of the team. And I'm also good at scoring goals right now. So I guess that's one of my strengths.
Very good. But who has influenced you, over your career? It may be parents, it may be high school coaches, youth coaches, or a college coach. Who has influenced you in your style of play?
Basically my family, because since I was little, they took me to like a professional team stadium, like since I was like 5. So I watched every single game that they played at home. So like by watching that and also played on that team when I was little, like I've been always in a professional environment. So like all the coaches have like influenced me and like taught me how to play and improve my technique. So
Hometown, Madrid, Spain, is that correct?
yes.
What led to the decision to come to Central Methodist? How did you arrive at that decision? And obviously you've been there 5 years, so you've made the right decision.
Yeah, I think so. So basically, like in Spain, you can't do like sports at high level and also like get a degree because it's really complicated. So like I decided to like go to the US and improve my English and like be able to play soccer at a high level and also get a degree. And then I had a meeting with Dan, and he explained to me like the goals for next season and for the upcoming years. So I decided to stay here, and I think like it was a really good choice.
So you talk about that degree, what are you studying and what are your goals after college?
Studying marketing and sports management, and also with a minor in communications. And my goals are become an SID.
Okay. Very, very nice. And we've got your SID on the line with us here, Rachel Morris. You may lean on her as well, and probably you ought to be doing the interview if those are your if those are your degrees. But what right now? What kind of advice would you give a young athlete that's playing soccer? And I'm talking about junior high type age kids. What was maybe some of the best advice that you got that you'd like to pass on?
I will say that confidence is key. Like if you believe in yourself, you're gonna always like try to be better. I like also enjoy and have fun where you can, and trust the process because it's gonna work out.
Very good. Hey, very good. What were your goals coming into this season from a soccer standpoint, both personal and team? Was it to score 10 goals in a 3-game stretch, or?
No, I wasn't really expecting that, but right now, I feel like my goal is like being the top scorer of NAIA. Like see if I can do that and keep scoring goals for the team and help it. And also like I already did that, but like win conference and win tournament the same year and win nationals. That's the main goal right now.
Very good. Very good. Well, once again, on behalf of Chevy Dealers of the Ozarks, congratulations on being the Chevy Dealers of the Ozarks Athlete of the Week, and hopefully we'll get to visit with you again.
Thank you.
Back to Coach Schmidlin. You've got Grandview coming up this Saturday, but for the folks that are watching and listening here, just your background a little bit. How did you arrive at Central Methodist? How long have you been there, and where did you kind of cut your teeth, so to speak?
Yeah, been here. This is my 14th year, so been here for quite some time, and came out. Been born and raised in Cincinnati, Ohio. So went to a small school like Central Methodist in Ohio. Played 4 years of soccer there. Got to start coaching at a really young age, and my dad was a coach, so that was helpful because I was always around the game, and started getting with club and ODP and high school teams and college teams, like just right away. Everything just started kind of clicking. Got my coaching licenses when I was young. Kind of just, my dad was huge for me to kind of get me started, and my high school coach as well. And yeah, that's kind of how I arrived out here. So came out here for an interview and really fell in love with the place, and the rest is history. So it's been a great, met my wife when I was out here, so can't ask for a better situation. It's truly a family at CMU.
Very good. Well, Coach, you got it rolling. Congratulations on a great start. And again, congratulations to Andrea. And, hopefully we'll get to visit with you again, but I really appreciate you guys, your time today. And I appreciate Rachel Moore, kind of helping set this up. And it's been a great experience for me. And Andrea was telling me she was nervous. I was scared to death. It's the first college interview that I have done. And, but I really appreciate you guys working with me here, and best of luck to go forward. And I hope to visit with you again.
Appreciate you. Thanks a lot for the time.
Hey, this is the Missouri Sports Network here at MissouriSportsNetwork.com, where everyone has a home field advantage, and brought to you by Grant Baker Shelter Insurance in Aurora, Missouri. And as always, the Missouri State Highway Patrol reminds us to take that 3 seconds and buckle up. It's 3 seconds that could save your life. Be safe, be smart, and be here tomorrow. We'll be right back at the Missouri Sports Network.